Hi, it's Darnell with D Grill. Going to be smoking up some wings in my Green Mountain Grill's Daniel Boone Pellet smoker today. And so I'm going to take you along for the ride. We're going to smoke those up and get started right now. Alright, so for smoking these wings up, the recipe is very simple because all I want on my wings are Old Bay seasoning and some smoke. So basically I've got a dozen wings here, whole wings, and I'm going to get them seasoned up with the Old Bay. Alright, so we got those wings all seasoned up. Alright, and so I've got the wings seasoned up and I'm getting ready to start up the grill. So I'm just going to power it on by hitting the, well, actually, I just mistakenly disconnected it, so I'm going to get it reconnected again. Now that I've got it reconnected, I'm going to turn the grill on. And now that I've got the grill turned on, I'm going to go into a profile that I've made called wings, and it's pretty simple. Just goes to 275, gives me 5 minutes to put the wings on. Then it runs at 275 for 1 hour, just basically smoking them for an hour. After an hour, I'll check them, Lord willing, they'll be at a nice done temperature. If not, we'll have to go longer, but after that, I just always do a standard cool down of 150 for 10 minutes before I turn off, even though you only really need to do that when you're cooking really hot and fast, but I do it all the time anyway. So I'm going to start that profile and confirm, and now that profile is going in, and so the profile is set, and so we will let this, basically warm up to its 150, then it's going to go to 275, and once it gets to 275 it'll let me know, and I'll get on out there and get these wings on, and so I'll bring you back when it's time to put the wings in and we're out there at the grill. Alright, so things are warmed up, so I'm going to go ahead and get the wings on. I'm using the Green Mountain Premium Fruitwood pellets because that's what I still have some of on hand, so I'm just going to, I'm just kind of working through exhausting those. But as far as the weather today, looks like I didn't get a lot of seasoning on that one. Go ahead and sprinkle some seasoning on it. The weather is 80 degrees, partly sunny, and humidity's 54%. Wind is blowing just 4 miles an hour. So it's a pretty nice day to throw some things on the grill. It'll be interesting because this side of my grill usually cooks hotter than the other side. So it's going to be interesting, but at 275 maybe it won't be too bad. Or maybe I'll just take a look at them a little later or something and see how they're doing. Just throwing some of my extra Old Bay on some of these wings that didn't have a lot of Old Bay on this side, but we'll go ahead and close up with that. I'll bring you back in a while. Alright, so these are just a few minutes away from an hour, and so I'm going to get in here and check temperature on these wings. They look pretty good. They look real good. So checking temp on this one. This one's over 200. This one here is a little over 180. This one here is in the 180 range as well. These over here, it's a little hotter over on this end of the grill, so they're getting a little more cooked up. So I'm just going to let this play out and going to go ahead and get them off the grill. Alright, the hour's up, so the grill's going to start cooling itself down a bit. Going to go ahead and start taking these wings off. I didn't touch these basically at all for that hour, other than when I opened up to show you. And I think they came out pretty nice. 275, 1 hour. You got some nicely smoked wings. Look at that. I mean, that looks nice. It's real good. This Green Mountain Grill's Daniel Boone is now 2 years old. I haven't had to do any type of special repairs on it. It's held up great. It's held up great. No major problems at all. So, it's all good. Good looking wings. So, got that one there. And this last one looks like some feathers are still on them, but it looks good. So, I'm going to get these on inside. Alright, so we've got our finished wings here. I'm going to go ahead and, I like the look of this one myself, so I'm going to get it on off. And going to go ahead and hand separate this one so you can have a look inside of it. So you see, you know, it's fully cooked. The meat's all done in there. Everything is juicy, but well cooked. So I'm going to move the camera and do a taste test. Alright, so let's try one of these smoked wings out. Alright, so basically those wings, they taste really good because I seasoned them good with Old Bay. I wouldn't say that the, Green Mountain Grill's premium Fruitwood blend pellets are a strong pellet to begin with. The amount of smoke they impart to begin with is kind of light. And so the smoking is light. It's a very light smoking as far as flavor of smoke. You have to use a heavier smoke, and I did a whole video about different types of pellets and the types of flavors they impart and such on the meat and the types that I like for different types of cooks. In this case, as some of you may know, I'm using the Fruitwoods just because I'm burning out my supply of those to get some other things, in the smoker that I do like to prefer and use more often. But the smoking is light, and all the same, it's still a good smoking. But they turned out really good. You basically can do this same cook using whatever type of pellets you prefer or like to use, and basically like an hour, 275, they turn out real nice. My particular smoker, even though I've moved the heat shield around and such, it still usually tends to cook hotter on one side than the other. And, I'm kind of used to having my grill the way that it is. So, you just have to get used to your own. But with all that said, you can find this recipe and others on my blog at dgrillsmoke.com. Also check the video description. Also, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at dgrillsmoke. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and good eating.